Pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to some more Hot Wheels Hilarity. And today, here we go with some new stuff relating to Hot Wheels layouts and the like. Trying to make them as intricate as I can while also still allowing a fair challenge to take place. And this one here happens to be a pretty nice utilization of a high gravity drop, which in this case we have ourselves the lift and launch set as the base, which does make for a pretty good fair starting point for all vehicles that I'll be using to allow them to cruise down this yellow track with an orange stripe going through a 270 turn, which of course is being held up by a booster, giving them a nice drop down to the floor here where they go into a bit of a triangle sort of formation before hopefully reaching the end with another piece of yellow track. Now, as you might already know by this point, check this out. This is basically a pretty nice big selection of Hot Wheels models that I'll be able to show off for today. Because if you haven't already remembered, then well, I'll just make it clear right now. I've had to cancel Hot Wheels Hilarity Colossal clashes and layout shoutouts, which would explain why I no longer have anything from either of them, not even before this season had begun. And with all the time I basically spent with the combination of Hot Wheels Hilarity DIY and Under the Spotlight, it's pretty much become clear I won't really have all the time in the world to do much of that. But I did have to cancel DIY as well, so naturally Under the Spotlight might be my only other tangent for this moment. But today, we're going to take a step away from the original Hot Wheels Hilarity and focus on the combination of both layout shoutouts and Colossal clashes, because obviously speaking, we have a large grouping of cars right here, at least 30 of them. And we're going to apply some of the same rules from Colossal clashes, like there's only one chance that's going to be given to all of these, and we're expecting to see good results or bad results take place. Not all cars are expected to succeed, and that's probably okay. As for the layout shoutouts portion, well, just look at this. Nice and colorful, orange, white, yellow, blue, a little bit of dark gray. And then, of course, this giant purple bin, which I use to carry a lot of these parts, especially when I'm operating in this exact location. But above all that, this is pretty much what we're going to be doing for today. We're going to be taking a little moment to honor the legacy of layout shoutouts and Colossal clashes, as just like with the original series, the mainline series, as I'm probably going to remember this as, they actually lasted this long, well over 3 years. So, in a way, I do declare that to be quite an impressive feat. 3 years, though, may not seem very long, but still. We got ourselves a bunch of cars right here that we're going to be doing today. Very colorful, with as many colors in the spectrum as possible. And so, I got the tripod up here, and we're basically going to be tilting downwards just to get the perfect angle from point A to point B, all the way through here in only one shot. How many of these models can pretty much do just that? Well, time to find out. Now, when talking about these models themselves, I'm not necessarily going to be calling them all out by their name here with this sort of above shot that we're doing right now. But I will say though, we're going to be doing an order from Nitrium to Switchback. So let's go ahead and get it going. I will pretty much have the cars' names listed down below though, just so you can tell which ones are being used. So let's get started here, shall we? What a mess. Looks like we got lots of things here to clean up, but I will go at least as far to say we got some congratulations we should probably deliver. From the Volkswagen Brasilia to the SRT Viper to the McLaren Senna, and of course to Geronimo and Torque Twister. So of all the cars that made it, that's only 8 of them. We got ourselves another 7 here that didn't even make it past the 270. And the majority of the others, well, they've scattered all over the place. They've rolled around, they've slid around. Some have gotten pretty far, but some just aren't that good, pretty much. Especially for certain parts, like how the drop takes place or how the curves seem to go very far. On the other hand, though, it looks like I had myself a pretty good presentation here. Lots of amazing models have gotten their chance to try themselves out in a Colossal Clash-esque sort of layout, with layout shoutouts sort of worthy candidates. But the thing is, this is pretty much it. This is just my way of saying farewell to Colossal Clashes and layout shoutouts, as I'll probably never be making them ever again. On the flip side, though, I feel like that all these cars, as you can see here, that didn't even make it, I mean, that's at least 30 that I've sent down, and only 8 of which have made it. But you know what, though? Tomorrow, I'm going to try something that you're probably familiar with by now. And, well, let's go ahead and open it up. That's right. So you know what? Tomorrow I will have this ready to go. So if you want to see more, go down to my channel after I clean all this up, then well, you probably know what to do.